Nie na go! Z drugiej strony zobacz!
Repulsion, a frightening film that takes the everyday world and distorts it. A terrifying look at the dark side of innocence, losing control. A shocking plunge into the nightmare world of a young woman's sensual fantasies.
Never aim a gun at people!
No! Not a gun!
Just like yours.
No.
I can tell you that the first time I made a film that would make me happy because I felt the humor and the tone the way I like it was the vampire killers.
Who says vampires are no laughing matter? They certainly are.
On the 9th of August 1969, his pregnant wife Sharon Tate and 3 of his friends were murdered in their home in Los Angeles. The news went round the world. A group led by Charles Manson had done the butchering. The media twisted the event to involve Polanski in its blame. 8 years later, he had sex with a 13-year-old girl whom he was photographing for Men's Vogue. He was arrested and imprisoned for psychiatric tests. Under threat of further sentencing, he fled America and hasn't set foot there for 20 years. Rosemary's Baby had been a best-selling novel.
Somebody help me!
Polanski turned it into a movie as dazzling as Hitchcock at his best.
I can tell you the first time that I felt that I really got it technically smooth was a Rosemary's Baby.
Nice.
Sleep is what you need. Good night's sleep.
You better go down below, miss.
This is no dream. This is really happening.
Hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires.
Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it.
All hail, Macbeth.
All hail Macbeth.
All hail, Macbeth.
It's like a guy being given an injection. You know, all the pain and everything disappears. You've been given an anesthetic, and you lose all relation to grief, to pain, to emotion outside of what you want to do.
Chinatown was the first film where I had no struggle throughout the production because I was totally supported by the producer and had everything at my disposal. I was really, you know, like a racing driver with a bunch of people standing around you and just ready to, you know, to respond to every gesture.
Where'd you get the midget?
Chinatown became one of the greatest films of the 70s.
You're a very nosy fellow, kitty cat, huh? You know what happens to nosy fellows? They lose their noses.
You do your job. And sometimes you find the answers to questions that should never be asked. Or you find out what happens to people who ask them.
Go home, Jake. I'm doing you a favor.
È lei quella che fa rumore tutta la notte. Quella vecchia arpia. È cattiva.
Succede qualcosa di strano nel mio palazzo.
Smetta di fare qualsiasi cosa lei faccia di notte.
Lurido marmocchio.
Chinatown and Tess, Roman Polanski, comes a comedy spectacular.
Don't go back now! It's victory or death!
Walter Matthau in Roman Polanski's Pirates.
Doesn't belong to you either.
It belongs to me. I brought it over.
Hey! Hey! No, bitch!
You can have her, Nigel, with my blessings, on one condition. You hear me out.
I hope you'll find my story interesting.
You mustn't believe all he says. He's a sick man. He imagines things.
You've got the hots for her.
Feel sorry for the girl, that's all.
So sorry that your tongue's hanging out.
Do you want her? Yes or no?
It's still just a game.
Did I ever say it wasn't?
You know what Nietzsche said? No. We can never entirely possess the female soul.
What is this?
It's him.
Oh.
He talked about science and philosophy. He'd like to quote Nietzsche.
Want me to say, if I'm guilty, you'll kill me. If I'm innocent, you'll kill me.
I just want the truth.
Do you believe in the supernatural?
Kingdom of Shadows.
Reputed to conjure up the Prince of Darkness in person.
Only 3 copies survived.
I'm convinced only one is authentic. I want you to get it for me.
Have you studied the engravings?
Some books are dangerous.
A gateway into another world.
LCF. Who's LCF?
Lucifer himself.
And a power beyond all understanding.
I'm starting to see things. Uninvited visitors, unfamiliar faces. I don't trust anyone.
For The Pianist, Roman Polanski.
Under threat of further sentencing, he fled America and hasn't set foot there for 20 years.
Goes to Roman Polanski for The Pianist. The Academy congratulates Roman Polanski and accepts this award on his behalf.
This is the greatest pianist
in Poland, maybe the whole world.
No one plays Chopin like you.
I hope that's a compliment.
By order of the governor of the Warsaw district, there will be created a Jewish district in which all Jews will have to reside.
You must get away at once. I'm not leaving. Can't I take my chances here?
But I have to keep moving here. The Germans are hunting down indiscriminately now.
Keep as quiet as possible. No one knows you're here. I want to help. I want to do something. Don't let them get you alive.
If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge?
My name is Jack Dawkins, better known as the Artful Dodger. Oliver Twist. Why are you known as the Artful Dodger? That's why. Cool. Thank you, sir, for your kindness. I'll always remember it.
You're working for money!
The pressure must have gotten to the first ghostwriter.
You didn't tell me there was another writer.
He was drunk. He drowned. Wonder if we'll ever know whether it was accident or suicide.
It was the book that killed him.
What have you gotten me into?
Investigating me for what?
You're working for a war criminal.
You do realize how serious this is getting, don't you? What you did to that hamster was wrong. You can't deny.
You're blowing this all out of proportion!
I don't get drunk. I feel like I'm gonna vomit again.
Huge turnoff.
Get a couple drinks that are bam!
Why are we still in this house?
A director is wrapping up auditions for his new play.
J'arrive trop tard, c'est ça?
Or is he?
S'il y a personne pour vous donner la réplique,
Vous avez qu'à me la donner vous-même, hein? Ce sera un honneur.
vous me semblez être une déesse.
Laquelle?
Vénus. Mais Vénus ne peut régner que sur un monde d'esclaves.
Alors je serais bien avisée de m'en trouver un. Plein de place ici sous ma fourrure.
Quoi, ton vison devrait-il m'intéresser?
Refuserais un peu d'amour?
C'est de l'amour que tu me proposes? Non, c'est le pouvoir. C'est le pouvoir qui t'intéresse. Cela finira-t-il?
Finir? Nous n'avons même pas commencé.